Hello, and thank you for purchasing the duct tape trick. This is a trick where the audience will narrow an entire deck from 52 cards down to one, and it will be in your mouth. So quickly, I'll just talk you through what you're going to receive. You're going to receive this, which is a set of 13 different gimmicks, and each gimmick is in a bag, and within that bag you have all four of a card. So you have all four kings in the one that has a K on it, and likewise for the rest of them. This is a 14 card compartment holder. So in the 14th compartment, I've included some extra baggies, but these are real easy to order on Amazon, just some replacement baggies. And the reason why it's in a baggie is that way the gimmick will last really long time, and that way when it's in your mouth it doesn't get wet. So this goes in your case or your box or whatever you perform out of. And so when you're looking down, you can see all of the different options. You are also going to receive a scroll, and this scroll is, I wrote, "Your card will be in my mouth," and a marker. Let me show you what you get. So let's say you know it's a 10, and I'll walk you through how this works. So basically, the audience picks high-low, and then they pick a value, and you have duct tape around your face, and the duct tape is not pressed down here. So if you just open your mouth, you'll be able to slip something still inside your mouth even though you have tape on, and what you'll be slipping in is one of these cards. So let's say they say high, you circle high, and then let's say they say 10, and now you circle 10, you go back in your box for a paper ball. So you're just gonna go grab a paper ball, and you're also gonna grab the 10. So you place this 10 into finger palm, and now you have a paper ball, and instead of throwing it normally, you're gonna throw it between your legs. So when you throw that ball between your legs, 1, 2, 3, you're going to load the entire suit, or the entire suit. You're gonna load the entire value, all of 4 10s into your mouth. We'll go into that in detail in a minute. But so then, you have all of the 10s, no matter what the outcome is of these questions, in your mouth. So let's say they say black, and then let's say they say spade. So you say a high 10, black spade, so 10 of spades, and then you unroll the scroll, and the scroll will say, "Your card will be in my mouth," and then you get to peel the duct tape off, and then this is what comes out of your mouth. So this, the audience will see this side, you are seeing this side, just to confirm with yourself that you did load the 10. And then instead of trying to peel open the Ziploc, it's very, very simple just to grip and tear. So you tear this open, you push this out, and then this is all 4 outs for the 10s. So since they said spade, you will open the card like this and show them the 10 of spades. But what this is actually an accordion, kind of like a little set of all 4 10s built into a card. So this is what you get for every possibility, like a Rolodex card. This is similar to the trick, the invisible card I released on Theory 11, which is all 12 court cards built into a card like this. And this is also similar to the 6 outs gimmick that I've released here on my site, where you get 6 different outs. This is 4 outs, so it's all 4 10s. So just by holding the card like this, what you're going to be able to do is flip to whichever 10, club, heart, spade, diamond, and whichever one you want to, you can put your thumb in there, and then from the front it looks very clean and fair that they picked that card. So they picked the 10 of hearts. You fold this up and you put this away. This card just came out of your mouth, so no one will want to touch it, even though they will forget that it was inside a Ziploc bag. So this was never actually in your mouth. So that's the quick explanation, just to give you a quick rundown of how this trick works. Like I said, I've been doing this for 7 years. This is one of my favorite openers to perform, because you get introduced, you come on stage, and you have duct tape on your face, so it's pretty hilarious. So now that you know the rough setup, you know the rough explanation, I'm going to talk you through the details. So the details are, you have all of these different baggies. Let me show you a reset on this first, just so you can see what that looks like. Again, you can order these little perfectly sized Ziploc bags on Amazon, or in a normal little jewelry store. So basically the card wants to go into the baggie so that the number is towards the top. So you're just gonna put that in there, just like so. You're gonna seal it, and then with a pair of scissors, I just like to cut off the excess so that you don't have to worry about that. It makes this as small as possible to go in your mouth. So the 10, I will put back in the tray where it belongs. So there's the number 10, and again, this just goes in your case, and all you need are 4 different paper balls and this. So to start the trick, this is your chart. So I like to have this on stage on an easel. You can have this on the big screen behind you, on a board, but this is the board, and this might seem really simple, but it took many different versions of this to find the perfect version. So high, low, and then I don't like to have an ace on my chart. I know an ace could be high or a low card, and you do get the aces. So you do have an ace gimmick in here, so it literally can be any of the 52. I've just found that for a while I did it and the audience always landed on an ace, and I always felt really stupid because people afterwards were like, it's always an ace, isn't it? People love the aces, it's always an ace. You just put an ace in your mouth before the trick happens, which is so dumb. So I took the ace off the board. It also makes it look really easy, and even you could have an ace in the middle. I've tried that before, or you could put it on either side. Totally up to you. Try it however you want. High-low is your first question, and then you work your way down. And I like to take a paper ball and throw it in 4 different ways. We'll go into that. So let's just start at the beginning of the routine. Beginning of the routine, you have your chart on stage like this. You have your set of indexes, all of the different outs in your case. You have 4 paper balls. You have a marker on the board. And if I were you, I would have a backup marker, just in case, in your case. And then you also have your prediction. So the final thing that you need is a roll of duct tape or any sort of tape. You can try different ones. I like duct tape, or this is actually Gorilla Tape. I like to use black or gray because it instantly reads as duct tape on stage. So I will show you how to reset, or how to set this, because this is what you need to do before you come out. If you're doing it as an opener, if you're doing this as somewhere in the middle of the show, that works as well. It just becomes, how did you get the card into your mouth during the trick? But if you open as this, with this trick, the audience will believe that you put the card in there before you came out, and then you committed to it by sealing it up. So basically, what I like to do is place the edge of the tape to my ear, and then kind of imagine where that's gonna go right there across my face. And right here, all you're gonna have to do to get rid of the sticky is wet it down. So you can take a little paper towel and get it wet and just rub it here across this part, and then that will mean it's not sticky there at all on your face, which is really nice. I've just done this so many times that it's just easier for me. I just take my tongue and lick it right there. So sorry if that grossed anybody up, but that's just the quickest way to reset this thing. So basically, you're gonna put the wet part right over your face if you're already reset, or if you want to do this during your show, you close the roll of tape now, because only the part that was on your mouth won't stick, but this part will stick. So you can start like this. You can say, we've got this, I have a prediction, but I'm not gonna talk during this next trick. So I'm gonna put tape on my face. Ooh. And then everybody gets excited. So you're gonna put this on your face now and line it up with your ear. And basically you're just gonna want to line this up perfectly on your mouth like this. So the top of it, I like to touch it against my nose, and I'm gonna do 2 laps around my face. And so basically keep it so that whenever you open your mouth, you can go right in there. So this takes a little experimenting. You can play around with tape. Make sure if you have a beard, you might want to wet it more so it doesn't peel off the hairs and get stuck. And also it might hurt a little bit on the back of your head. So all of these things you can experiment with. Just be careful.